Okay. It's humid. I started this video earlier in the day and then I got so hot, started getting dizzy. Had to go sit down in the chair for a little bit. Hey Gabby. Well, that's Gracie. Hey Gracie. Oh, go ahead, get out of my face. Go play. Go play. No, get down, get down. Look at him. Gabby, Gracie. Gabby, Gracie. Go in your pen. Get in your pen. But you guys check out the table I made behind me. I just threw it together. I want a cool looking little rustic table for when I'm cooking on the green egg. I'm gonna get the green egg up on top of the porch. Eventually I need to get some help. It is heavy, super heavy. I tried to get it up by myself. I was gonna drop it, break it, so I quit messing with it. Gabby, Gracie, in your pen. So I want to talk to you guys. This is a talking video. Leave some comments down below if you guys like these, because we want to do more of them like we said in the last one. Gabby, Gracie, get your pen. But I messed up big time. I got a confession. So if you guys know, if you've been watching us for very long, you guys know I do the low carb diet a lot. It's really became more, not really a diet, more of a lifestyle, but then I get off track for several weeks and get back on it. So I would say I do it more than I don't do it. So I would say that's a lifestyle change. But I do fall off, and I fell off like no other the last 3 weeks. We've been traveling. We went to Idaho for a week, came home for a few days, and then we just got back from Universal Studio in Florida for about a week or so. And I'm telling you, I ate about every carb that I came across. And that wasn't my intentions. It just kind of happens. Once you guys, once you get off track, it's so easy to slip up for a long period of time. So in my case, it's been about 3 weeks. So I am back on the low carb diet. Let me go show you guys something that Brandy got me. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, so Brandy got me this book, the Carnivore Code by Paul Saladino, MD. So I came across him a while back, but then I came across him again on Roman Atwood's podcast on my way back from Florida. That's when I made the decision I was going to start doing this, and I'll do the best I can. I bounce back and forth from keto and pretty much carnivore. Keto is a little bit more flexible because you can eat vegetables and things like that. The carnivore is more just like meat. It gets kind of confusing too because you can watch so many different things. Paul says you can actually have honey on the carnivore diet. And then I watched another podcast by him talking about the benefits of raw honey. It has to be raw honey. Actually have some raw honey. We used to raise honeybees for like 5 or 6 years. Eventually, we will get honeybees again on this homestead. They just didn't make the move over here. They died off, and that was the end of our raw honey off our farm homestead. But eventually, we will get them. But anyways, he talks about how you can actually have raw honey. And I actually watched one of Roman's videos that he was on. It was the podcast I think he showed. They made a steak. I'm pretty sure it was Roman. Yeah, they made a steak and he put butter and honey on it, and it looked amazing. Looked awesome. Or it might have been on his Instagram. I think it was on his Instagram. I'll start following him on there. But anyways, you guys know that I like doing this. It helps me keep weight off. What's awesome about the whole weight loss journey on this is I have not been working at the state job for over a year now, and I lost, I think it was like 35 pounds once I retired from that job and started doing YouTube full time, and I've literally kept it almost all off except for the last couple of months. I've gained a little bit back, but I'm going to take it back off again. Usually I would lose a bunch and then gain it back in a few months, but this time it has really been staying off because I've been so active on the homestead, building the house and doing other things around the property. So that has a lot to do with it, and my diet choice of doing more times than none the lower carb option. What I have found out, a lot of you guys may know this already, but what I have found out with carbohydrates, man, it messes me up bad internally, and I could tell the difference. This is day 2 of me doing the no carbs, low carbs, carnivore, actually no carbs. Day 2 of it, and I've not been feeling very good the last day and a half. But me and Brandy and Hadley have kind of got some sort of cold or allergies. But on top of me changing my diet and trying to flush all of the sugar out of my system that I've had over the last 3 weeks, I have just not been feeling good. And I expect this to last at least, if I'm not sick, at least last till tomorrow too. I've always found out once I start doing this again, flushing my system out, it takes about 3 days. Once you get over the 3-day mark, you're pretty golden. It's a lot easier to stick with it, and you start feeling better. And I think there's some things behind that too. Like scientifically, I don't go in all detail about it because I don't know them all. But I just know for me personally, after the third day, it starts getting a lot better. I start feeling better. But yeah, eating all those carbs and sugars, I have been getting crazy crashes. Like after I eat them, I would just want to I need to take a nap. I'm so tired every time. It's crazy. But once you do the no carbs, there's no crash. You eat lunch and you feel fine. You feel energized, and you're not wanting to lay down and rest in your chair or whatever it is, So do any of you guys have any experience with this too? Leave me some comments down below. Have you guys ever done carnivore? I've done carnivore in the past. I think I did it for like 21 days, and then I went back to keto. I did keto for like 7 straight months. I think that was the longest I stuck with it, like 7 or 8 straight months, and then got off of it and got back on it. And I would like to just stay on it, but you guys know how it's so easy to make excuses, especially when you're traveling, because it is very hard to eat this when you're traveling and you're on the road. All there is fast food everywhere, and then there's just convenience stores that have nothing but junk in them. You guys know that it's very difficult, so you have to either pack your lunch or be super disciplined. And the thing about me is, and you can ask Brandy this, is whenever I set my mind to it, I'm like really disciplined, like crazy disciplined. But once I fall off, I fall off. It's like the complete, it's crazy. It's not just a little bit here. It's not a cheat day. Like I literally cannot have a cheat day, because if I do, that cheat day may end up lasting 2 or 3 weeks like this last time. So that's my confession to you guys. Like I have fell off big time on my eating habits, and I'm getting back into it. I thought this video would suit this channel. Making the table. Do you guys like that? Making the table, and then talking about this this book, the Carnivore Code. I just read a few pages of it last night. I need to dig deeper into it, but I thought it would fit this channel a lot better than the Keeping It Dust channel. I've talked a little bit about that on their channel also. But yeah, that's the confession I have. And you guys help me accountable on this channel. Leave me some comments if you guys want to see updates, like maybe weekly updates of how I'm doing, what I eat in a day, things like that. I'll be more than happy to share that with you, but I don't know how interested you guys are in that. I did stock up on some chicken and some steak and some bacon today, and some hamburger meat. So yeah, I got that stockpile, so we start cooking that. I'm probably going to make a video on, today I had some, I showed in this video too, I think I had some sausage broth, some bratwurst, and that didn't have any sugar or nothing in it. But yeah, I'll probably be making a video on some chicken wrap thighs, maybe with some mozzarella cheese or something in there. That's what's crazy too about the carnivore diet. It's literally how many, you can watch like 10 videos and they're all gonna like contradict each other. One will say you can't have any cheese, no dairy, anything like that. Then another said yes, it's fine to have dairy and cheese and milk and things like that. But I think you lean more, that's more of keto than really carnivore. I think carnivore is really basically is the meat. I don't think it's cheese. I don't think it's dairy. And I think, so Paul, I'm kind of all over the place on this, but Paul said you can actually have fresh fruit that is in season at that time of the year, because that's what the carnivore diet, the cavemen, I guess you might say, that's what they would have done. They would hunt and gather. So if they would gather berries, they would gather raw honey, they would hunt meat. So that was their diet. So that's what he's saying. Raw honey's good. Fruits that are in season are good. So like blackberries right now, I think some strawberries, things like that. And stay away from all the vegetables. And he goes into detail on the podcast I watch also about this crazy. There are gonna be so many like comments probably on this, but this is just stuff I've been researching, and I've done all this before in the past, but it's kind of refreshed my mind. That vegetables are actually not as healthy for your gut as people think. And it goes deep on some of these podcasts talking about it. It makes sense. But obviously vegetables are healthy for you in your diet. You much rather have a vegetables and a salad than you would a Kit Kat or Snickers or Butterfinger, whatever like that. That makes sense, right? So like if you're doing a diet and you're on salads and stuff, I personally don't see nothing wrong with that. I would think that's probably a pretty good healthy choice. But when you start talking to some of these really intelligent people that have done lots of research and done their study, they seem to kind of go all over the place on this. It's crazy. It's just like with the vegans. So the vegans are like, so he talks about vegans too in the podcast. He was actually vegan at one time, and he said it's been proven. You guys, if you were a vegan at one point, or if you're a vegan now, which I can't really I really can't see a vegan watching this channel, but if you are, he says when you're a vegan, it's like a phase. It will last like 3 to 5 years, and then you just can't. Your body can sustain itself for 3 to 5 years, but then after that, it can't, and that's when most people get off of it. Which 3 to 5 years is a pretty good run, I would say. That'd be awesome to do this for 3 to 5 straight years. That'd be crazy. But anyway, so he says that 3 to 5 years, your body can sustain itself. Seems like a long time, but after that, your body just craves the protein, craves the meat. I don't know how true that is. It's what the doctor is saying, not me. But so if you're a vegan or used to be a vegan, if you've had any experience in this whatsoever, leave me some comments down below. I find this really interesting. I have nothing against vegans. I actually have a cousin that's vegan. Yeah, so it doesn't matter to me what you guys eat. I'm just telling you what I'm going to start doing. But yeah, if you would like to see some updates, maybe a weekly update or something and things like that, let me know down below. And yeah, so stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully it'll be a cooking video, and then we're going to get Brandy on here, and we're going to start talking about some things we got going on around the homestead with the house and updates like that. I think you guys really enjoy those ones. So all right, that being said, thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to Dutch Eats, please subscribe. We're almost at 31,000 subscribers over here. How freaking crazy is that? You guys are awesome, supporting us over on this channel too. And I wonder if we could ever get this channel to 100,000 subscribers. What do you guys think? Is it possible? I think it's possible. Anything's possible. But yeah, I need your all's help. Share my videos and tell people to subscribe over here. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.